Eyewitness News is speaking with Aviva Siegel, a woman with North Carolina ties who was taken hostage by Hamas during the October 7th attack in Israel. Aviva was released after 51 days in captivity in Gaza. Her husband, Keith Siegel, though, is still being held as a hostage a year and 2 months later. Earlier this week, we told you about the death of Keith Siegel's mother, Gladys Siegel. The family expressing heartbreak as Keith was robbed from saying goodbye to his mother. And tonight, our Akila Davis has the unsettling account of what Aviva endured and how she is still holding on to hope.
Tonight, desperate pleas for help as hostages remain in Gaza more than a year after they were abducted by Hamas.
Say, I've been talking and crying for a year. And Keith hasn't come back.
Aviva Siegel was once held hostage by Hamas with her husband, Keith. She hasn't had any contact with him in a year. His 97-year-old mother, who lives in Chapel Hill, died last Sunday, and he has no idea.
While we were in Gaza, he told me that the first thing that he wants to do is to go and see his mom when he gets out of Gaza.
She and Keith have been married 43 years, have 4 children and 5 grandchildren. Aviva speaking with me virtually from her daughter's Virginia home, visibly emotional.
What worries me the most, that they're going to kill him, that he'll die before we'll be able to get him back home.
On October 7th, 2023, she told me she and her husband were taken from their home with only the clothes on their back by Hamas. She says she was held captive for 51 days, and Keith has now been there for a year and 2 months.
They used to starve us and eat in front of us. They used to not give us any water, so I was dehydrated. I had infection in my stomach.
She told me she witnessed mental, physical, and sexual abuse on other hostages. Aviva now calling on President Biden and President-elect Donald Trump to do something.
It's not a Democrat or a Republican issue. It's a world issue.
In Chapel Hill, Akila Davis, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.